Hello, lovely people, and welcome to The Binding of Isaac Repentance. I am very excited to get started with this. We are playing a new file, working our way through the new DLC that just came out on the PS4. Let's get started. So, as you can see here, we do have completely empty files. I am a little bit sad about that, simply because I did have the 1,000,000% achievement on the PS4, but I'm also excited to play the game over and see how it unlocks. I have a little bit of information about the game, or at least this DLC, from seeing all the folks on PC play it, but it's nice to see the DLC finally come out for console. If you don't know about this game, The Binding of Isaac has a lot of insane difficulty. Enemies are quite difficult, the style is really cool, and there's so much to this game. Like, way more than you think.
The Hierophant.
Wow. Okay, luck. Well, not getting hit by that. Oh, okay. So one of the things I've learned from folks is that when you play hard mode, it's now harder. Like, for example, bullets fly, or tears, whatever, they fly faster than they used to, and the enemies pretty much react faster. So I was not prepared for that, and now I know. But you have to be extra on point when it comes to this, otherwise you will die, and I fully expect to die. I try my best not to, but hey, if you die, you die. That's what happens. This game features a bunch of what I'll just call babies. So the first child is Isaac. You then play through the game to unlock the other children, such as Magdalene, Cain, Judas, Samson, Azazel, Lilith. There's Bethany, who's new, Jacob, who's new. There's also the Keeper, and then the Lost. I think I missed one or two. Lazarus is in the game as well, but like, who are these characters? What do they do? Well, each of the babies has their own differences, at least from the base perspective. With this being a roguelike game, you are going to go down into a basement and then go through various stages. The stages will then give you items based on what you have unlocked, and then when you pick up those items, they will modify your character. The modifications can be good, they can be pretty sweet, they can also be a little bit detrimental, but there's some type of strategy you can use with them. What I will do is I will pick up every single item. That's the requirement to get the achievements. However, if it's an item I'm not particularly fond of, then I'm definitely going to skip it. That's something, unless I have a good situation for it. So for example, and again, I'm not sure what items are still in the game or if they removed any, but there is an item called Matt's Kidney Stone that we get from one of the challenges. I am not terribly fond of that based on how the characters interact with the item. So I'll of course pick it up one time, but then going forward, if I have a choice, I will definitely not pick it up again. Besides that, there are new enemies in here as well. So glad I have soul hearts, because I definitely would have lost my double deal. But what you want to do as you play the game is try your best not to get hit. Because if you look on the left, there are a bunch of stats being displayed. Top to bottom, we have movement speed is base 1, tear rate, which is how fast you shoot tears, then damage, which is the sword, range, which is the bow and arrow, what looks like a shooting star almost is your shot speed, how fast your tears travel, and then you have luck. The next two are the devil and the angel. So after you clear the first floor, you have a chance to get a deal with the devil at 100%, but the deal will disappear if you lose red hearts. So if you can find protection, such as soul hearts, eternal hearts, or black hearts, then you'll be okay. One thing to keep in mind, though, is there are also deals with the angel. I believe the DLC changed now, where your deal with the angel is going to occur if you decline the first deal with the devil, and then after that it's a % chance for either. Please note, if you ever take a deal with the devil, you cannot take a deal with the angel. Makes sense. These enemies fire so fast. This is insane. Oh my gosh. This is definitely hard mode. Listen, this is hard mode for sure. Okay. Wow. Again, I've heard about it. I've seen people react to it, but when you play, you experience it, and you're like, oh, yeah, you really got to be on top of your game. It's cool though. This is a good challenge. I like it. So yeah, the beauty of Deal with the Devil and Deal with the Angel is their items are very powerful. There are a lot of very, very strong Deal with the Devil items, but they cost your red hearts. Oh, that sucks. That's a fun pill to take. I took a health down pill, so instead of 3 red hearts, I have 2 red hearts now. So it's much easier for me to die. Yay. Yay, sarcastic. Deals with the angel are wonderful because they don't require any red hearts. The problem is a deal with the angel will only allow you to take 1. So if you see 3, you can pick 1 of 3. Whereas deals with the devil, you can take as many as you want if you have the hearts for it. Okay, I'm gonna try to. So this type of mulligan enemy, it's missing an eye. When it dies, it's gonna drop a troll bomb. Did exactly what I wanted. I knew the secret was here, so I just wanted to make sure the troll bomb blew it up, so I didn't have to. And do I want to waste my bomb? No. More things about the game. That's a secret rock. It's blue and has an X on it. Good. Mom's Pearls. Range up, luck up, +1 soul heart. That's going to protect me and my deal with the devil. So with every floor, going from basement to caves to necropolis, or I forget the other variants, you will get 1 item room, which is a free item as long as you have a key or some way to get inside. But once you hit past those first 6 floors, you will no longer have item rooms. So you pretty much need to get powerful enough to make your way through the game, and then if you're not, you're gonna struggle a little bit, potentially die. So if you can, try to save your keys specifically for the item room. Now as far as unlocks go, first I want to start with characters, but there are things you do in the game, like certain enemies you fight, which will then unlock more stages and more items. There are also challenges in the game. I'm gonna go to my item room, or my shop, sorry. But yeah, if you are new to this series, welcome. Hope you decide to play. It's very fun. Ooh, new item alert. This item is the voodoo doll or voodoo head. It gives more cursed rooms. Very cool. Blue map, yay. So what I'll do with my starting file, I'm not going to buy anything in the shop, I'm going to donate. The donation machine needs to go up to 999 coins. It does carry over with every single playthrough. So you can just play through, let's say I die right now, I'll have 13 coins in the donation machine. The intent is to get all the way up so we can upgrade our shop and get the maximum number of items available to us. Now if this were live, I would ask, are we going to deal with the devil or deal with the angel? In this case, I'm actually going to do deal with the devil for Azazel. Azazel unlocks by taking 3 double deals in a single run, so I'm going to try my best. Hopefully there are items I pick up that give me soul hearts. If they do, then I'll be in a really good position. And there's my first item, Monstrous Tooth. Ooh, Synth Oil. Very good item. Good damage, good range. Damage up is probably the most important at the beginning because you want to be able to defeat the stuff much more easily. Okay. Good thing I spoke it into existence. I'm going to take both of these. I really shouldn't, but I will. So I'm going to pop this strength card, which gives me a heart, as you can see. And then I'm going to sacrifice the 2 hearts for the Ghost Baby and the Mark. The Mark does give me a soul heart, a black heart in this case. But that is good enough for me. And the reason why I used the strength card is I borrowed a red heart. So when I find the next deal with the devil, I'll be able to take it with my red heart. And then I'll have Azazel unlocked, which Azazel is a extremely powerful character. Again, I'm not sure if they changed anyone. If they did, then okay, because Azazel was like the beginning of the game OP character that everyone needs to use. Here's a challenge room. I might take that. Ooh, new enemy. Hello. It's like a little pen. Hey, Tears Up. That's a wonderful pill to find. So, one thing that changed with Repentance compared to Afterbirth Plus is the tier rate is now going up in value rather than going down. So previously the base tier rate was 10, and then you would go down to 5, and then that's your soft cap, meaning you can't go lower than that naturally, you have to find another way. So you would find things like Mom's Perfume, or Aquarius, or Pisces, or Capricorn, and those would drop your tier rate to 4, to 3, to 2, all the way down to 1. But now, I think the soft cap is 5? Oh, that was unfortunate. And then to break the soft cap, you still pick up those same items, but then it goes up even higher. So like, I think Cancer would take it to like 5.5 or 6.0, things like that. I'm taking on the boss first because I found the door. This is Peep. He's a jerk. His eyes are the most devastating enemy in the beginning. The mechanic with Peep's eyes is they actually auto-target to you. So when they bounce off the wall, they're trying to get as close to you as possible. Which is a little rude, but, you know, keep that in mind. They are not the end of the world, but they are quite difficult to dodge sometimes. Come on, damage up. Oh no. Oh, that's actually fine. This is breakfast. More health. Yay. I did not get my deal with the devil, and that's because it was not 100%. If it's less than that, you have a % chance of getting it. And sometimes luck is on your side, meaning just RNG. And then other times, actual luck is on your side. The stat. Increasing your luck in this game is very important, if you can. If you can't, that's fine too. But increased luck helps your end of room drops appear, like this coin. And it allows your effects to happen more often. So there are certain items that have an effect that's associated with them, such as Mom's Perfume has a fear shot component. And that fear shot is more likely to happen if you have higher luck. Hey, there's some damage. So Iron Bar, small damage up, but now I can shoot out a tier that has an effect that can stun the enemy. And when that happens, they won't chase you. They're kind of dazed, we'll say. Oh yeah, the other joy with playing on the console is there is no mod. Mods would be good. One of the mods in particular is being able to have external item descriptions. External item descriptions are good because you are able to see some of the effects described to you before you pick up the item. Otherwise, just remember everything. It's not that hard, right? I think it's like 800 items. You can remember everything. I can, of course. I'm actually doing very well on coins to start. I'm very surprised. So let's keep donating. I need to buy that bomb, but we'll see. Okay. Did they fix the donation machine? Because usually it would break for me after like 5 pennies would go in and it would just break. But cool. I'm fine with that. I am considering using the sacrifice room, which is the room that has spikes. However, again, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I am quite the risk taker at the beginning because unlocks are important to me. It's better to just get as much progress as possible. Not some like game breaking stuff, but what I'm going to do is there's a sacrifice room. When you touch the spikes, there's a % chance for something to happen in your favor. And I need to do this, for me, 6 times to see if I can get angel items. So I'm gonna waste my soul heart. Oh no. There's a penny, yay. And then I'm just gonna waste some time here, I apologize. But I'm going to actually run all the way back, refill my heart from the boss, run all the way back, and sacrifice a few more times. So let's do a little editing magic. Oh, hello. Yes, let's do this room first. Look at those coins. So this is a challenge room. It's 3 waves of regular enemies when the sword icon is blue, and then when the sword icon is red, you will fight bosses, but there's a higher chance for you to find an actual item in the room, which is pretty cool. Later on, when you accept this room, you can actually fight bosses. But this room only opens when you have full red hearts, and then I think the challenge room opens when you have 1 heart or fewer. Okay. Oh, hello! I have the hearts again. Give me something good. Ooh, oh, there we go. See, this is what we're looking for. This is my 3rd devil deal item. So now I have a Zazel. Perfect. And I got 2 black hearts. So that's really what I wanted. I want to keep going because there's a chance for an angel item to appear. Well, that's the first miss. And there's the second miss. Okay, that's totally fine. So if I die now, I'm completely okay with that because I wound up getting a Zazel on my first run. And really the purpose of that is just getting another character to play the game with, because when you beat specific objectives with each of the characters, you get a specific unlock for them. So you do have to play with every single character to get all of the unlocks. And some characters are better for things than others. Like Azazel can fly from the beginning of the game. That's a pretty nice thing to have, yeah? Because you know who can't fly? Isaac. Alright, this room is a little dangerous. Rocks get in the way. I only have 1 heart, so any explosion will kill me. The tower is a scary card with my health. Ooh, a boss room. Mind you, it's not an actual boss room, but a boss appeared in the room. Also, I did not describe what I picked up, but the devil deal I got was the Rotten Baby, which is a fantastic thing to get. Rotten Baby gives 1 blue fly, which is a friendly fly, and it deals a % of your damage either 2 times or 3 times. Ooh, I really want this. New item, booster pack. It drops 5 cards on the ground. The 5 cards could be anything. I want it. I want all items, of course, because I am a greedy little monster. But we'll wait it out. Description of secret rooms. How do I describe this? So secret rooms are... There's a regular secret room, there is a super secret room, and then there's also the addition of an ultra secret room. We will talk about that way later because I don't even have the option of opening them yet. But secret rooms are adjacent to other rooms, at least one other room. So when you're looking at the map, look for one of the walls to be blocked off, either by a gap or some rocks. Then the other wall, as long as that is adjacent to other rooms, there's a chance for that to be a secret room. Not always the case, but that's usually a good indicator for all of us. Then we also have the super secret room, which is just adjacent to one room. Most likely, it's going to be the room closest to the boss room or the room farthest away from the boss room. Again, the map layout can really help there, but also if you get items such as the blue map or the Spelunker's hat, then you can just see the room outright. There are other items as well, such as the Mind, which is an angel item that will let you see full mapping. Ooh, having the Hanged Man card here would be really good. I do need a key, so I'm gonna bomb this. I also do need to bomb rocks over time to get more unlocks, so that is on my mind as well. Ooh, host hats. These are rude. Also, this is an arcade. I'm gonna waste the coin to go inside. Again, unlocks are necessary here. And normally I would use the blood donation machine, but I only have 1 heart. And now I have 2 hearts on the ground. So I'm just gonna bomb these for some extra coins. And then, again, back to the shop. We're gonna keep donating. That's my objective here. There's also a requirement to have a certain number of coins to unlock Cane. So if I could get the 2 of diamonds, I will be very happy. Oh, I saw that happening in my head. Uh-oh. Me and Spikes, if anyone ever watches me play, you'll see that Spikes will do me in. But I think that's a good first run. I did not win the run, and that's okay, but we do have to actually beat Mom. So we will keep going in the future. But I think this is a good starting point for the file. Happy Repentance Day, everyone on console, and thanks for watching. Please like the video, comment your thoughts, subscribe for more. I will see you on the next video. Bye!